guys, hope you're doing very well. In today's video I am going to be documenting healing my tattoos. I'm filming this on the 4th, I think, I just had to look at my phone, the 4th of April. For me personally, tattoos take about 3 to 4 weeks to properly heal. I have a very long extended dry phase. I have naturally dry skin. It's probably something to do with the fact that I don't drink much water, so it's my own fault. But with highly colour saturated tattoos also, they take just a little bit longer for me to heal than, say, you know, black and grey or shading tattoos like my sleeve right here. So I got 3 new tattoos by Emma Arietti. I got a skull with a flower crown, I got a twister ice lolly, and I got a cricket with a bull. I have a video on them and the meanings and stuff like that. I'll leave a link down below to that if you want to know more in depth. So I normally heal my tattoos with Saniderm. This is all I have left of my Saniderm. I had a personal roll. I'm not sure how long in meters that is. If I can find that out, I'll flag it up down below here. But if you don't know what Saniderm is, I'm always talking about it in videos. I've never made a dedicated video to Saniderm, which is just pathetic. I talk about it in nearly every video. I did do an in-depth video about healing my back piece. Well, it's not a full back piece, it's like a 3/4 back piece, but I did a video in depth about Saniderm then, so I'll leave a link down below to that. Maybe I should just do a proper video on it, I don't know. Anyway, but I've talked about it on and off through a lot of videos. But if you don't know what Saniderm is, it's basically a high-tech plastic cling film slash plaster. It's waterproof, it's breathable, it's honestly fucking the god. Like, this is God right here. I'm holding God in my hands. It makes life so much easier. You put the first sheet on for 24 hours and then you take it off, clean your tattoo, and then you put another sheet on for 5 to 7 days. The most you can leave it on for is 7 days. I normally leave it on for the full 7 days because I'm lazy, I've got an itch. But it's double-sided. So what you do is you peel off this side and then you stick this side here, so the clear side, onto you, and then you peel off the clear side and it reveals this plasticky cling film, and it's the most easiest thing ever in the whole entire world. I love it so much. It's made healing for me so much more easier because once you get past, I don't know, 20 to 25 tattoos, the healing process gets a little bit boring, a little bit monotonous, whatever that, I don't know if I'm saying that right. But you're just like, oh, for fuck's sake, here we go again, I've got to heal another tattoo. And you want new tattoos, you want new artwork, but the whole like 2 weeks of babysitting your skin, it's just, it gets tiring and boring. I've been doing this for 10 years now, well, nearly 11, oh my god, it will be 11 years soon. 11 years in June, I've been getting tattooed. Oh, that's crazy. So that's how I've been healing my tattoos for the past year. Yeah, it's been over a year now, and I've sworn that I would never go back to cling film, but here we go, guys. Oh, that just went on the floor. I am trying a new healing method. So I'm going to be using Saniderm, this last little bit of Saniderm that I have for my twister tattoo. As you can see, I've still got my tattoo all wrapped up here. But I've got my twister tattoo here, and because it's on the elbow, I don't want cling film coming down onto my arm like it is right this second, because I've got to go to work and stuff like that. I don't want to be rustling, I don't want to have limited movement by being wrapped up like a sandwich. So I'm going to use Saniderm on this tattoo that I have just here, this new one, just to make my life a little bit easier, and the rest that's up here. So I've got a new one that's up here, and then I've got one that's just here somewhere. There's a lot of like goop going on here as these are new. I got them today. So what I'm going to be using to heal those 2 tattoos is tattoo goo. This has been around for years and years and years and years and years, and I've always wanted to try it, but I've never ordered it. But this is in Superdrug now. This is where I got it from. This isn't sponsored or anything like that. Like, nobody knows I exist. This is like a little trial kit, I would say. Yeah, tattoo aftercare kit. I think it was only like £13. You get 4 products in here. So what's in here, I've already opened it type thing, but I need to inspect it a little bit more. So that's the like little box it comes in. It's just like, yeah, it's just the products there, and it just tells you the aftercare steps on the back here. I will read that in the moment. So the first one is Tattoo Goo, deep cleansing soap for tattoos and piercings, antibacterial, antimicrobial, pH balance, advanced, PCM XL, micromolecule, formula. I don't know what any of that means. The thing that worried me the most with this, I thought it would be quite drying, because I thought, well, if it's antibacterial, there's probably going to be alcohol in this, but I'm just reading the back here and there is no alcohol in here. So it says on the back here, it helps eliminate germs on skin. It says for external use only. Fine, I won't have a snack. If irritation or redness develops, contact a doctor, or stop and use and contact the doctor. I mean, with a new tattoo, that's going to be kind of hard to distinguish the difference, because I'm always like red and irritated for the first 3 days. So that's what I would use now to clean it, because I need to clean all of this, so I will use that with, I don't know, tissue paper or a flannel or something. And then the next one here I've got is Tattoo Goo Tattoo Aftercare Lotion, 95% natural olive oil formula, enhances colour of new and old tattoos, dermatologist tested, and it says ultra moisturising formula with helix gold and panthenol. Again, I'm going to check for alcohol on the back here. I don't know why alcohol is concerning me, like I don't drink alcohol anyway, but I just don't want anything drying on this. But it doesn't by the looks of things. There's glycerin in here, but it says here, for new tattoos, apply a thin layer to tattoo 3 to 4 times a day. Do not over apply, which I love that statement. I've always been iffy about over applying stuff on new tattoos, because I don't know, like suffocating tattoos isn't like, oh, it bothers me a bit. I've never had any issues with it personally. I don't know, I like things to breathe. With Saniderm, it's breathable because it's like perforated a little bit and stuff. So it's breathable. I never feel sweaty underneath Saniderm. Cling film though, what I'm going to be using on these, I do feel suffocated. Like right now with all of this on me, even though there's a lot of goop and plasma going on in here, it's just not breathable. It's not ideal, but I like how they said don't overdo it, which is great. For older tattoos, apply a thin layer as needed on frequent basis to rejuvenate colour. Let's give that a try quick. This video is going to be kind of long, I do apologise, so obviously get snacks and stuff, but there's no way of making this shorter. I want to do this in depth, just, you know, help you guys and tell you guys about my experience and stuff. And like I was saying, I'm going to be documenting this, so I'm going to do check-ins maybe once a day or once every 2 days about using this stuff and this healing method and how I'm finding it, and comparing it to like Saniderm and stuff like that, and how I'm feeling, if it's more effort, if it makes me want to give up on life, I don't know. I've just put some of this on my perfume tattoo. It smells literally like olive oil. Like it smells like cooking oil. It says there's olive oil in here, but you can't smell it. There's like not a scent to it apart from that oily smell. Has it done anything to my perfume tattoo? Honestly, no. But we'll see how that goes. So I think you use this on new tattoos, but it feels like a moisturizer, so I don't know how that's going to go about. I don't know. The next thing I've got here is, I guess, the original Tattoo Goo. This is how it all started. All this extra stuff is just extra stuff they've come out with. It says enhances colour on new and old tattoos. Ideal for everyday skincare, won't clog pores. What does it say on the back here? Consult your professional tattoo artist for complete aftercare instructions. I like how they've said that. This like whole thing is very like professional, and they're like, they care about your tattoo, so that's a good thing so far. And there's olive oil in this, I think. No fruit oil, olive oil. No alcohol. There's something called germ oil in here. Seed oil. I think it's all like natural stuff. I'm not sure when you're meant to use this. Again, it probably says on this box here. This honestly does look like, I don't know, like Vaseline or so. Quite hard to the touch. Kind of looks like a booger. You might not be able to see that very well, but it is very oily, Vaseline-y, petroleum-y. Is there petroleum in this? No. Oh, okay, there's no petroleum in it. Okay, that's good. Ooh. It has like a menthol smell. No, aniseed. It smells like a perfume I have, to be honest. It smells like black opium. I don't know if any of you guys have smelled black opium, the perfume. But it has a hint of that, like aniseedy, licoricey. Quite nice actually. I don't know when I'm using that, but we'll figure that out in a moment. And then the next one I've got in here is Tattoo Goo Renew. Tattoo enhancing lotion with SPF 30. Revives older tattoos, keeps tattoos vibrant. On the back here it says it helps prevent sunburn. Do not use on damaged or broken skin. Allow new tattoos to heal 3 weeks before use. Again, I'm glad they've said that. But an SPF 30 that's this small, that wouldn't cover my body at all. Like, that would be one use for me. I'm very generous with sun cream. I'm very, very pale, so I go through bottles of sun cream when I'm on holiday quite a lot. I get asked about sun cream quite a lot. I may make a video in the future. My favourite one I've been asked quite a few times is P20. I don't know what the company is, but it's called P20, and I normally go for factor. It depends, honestly, like anything from like 20 to 50. Normally for the first couple of days of a holiday I will wear factor 50 to just, you know, break myself in, and then maybe a 30 after that, or a 25. But sun cream is important. So yeah, I don't know if I'd actually use this for the sun cream benefits. Let's see if it actually enhances my tattoos. I haven't really got anything to show you. Let's try it on my bow. I don't know if this is going to show up very well. Hang on. Oh no, it's sealed. Hang on 2 seconds. Let me just do a blob there. So let me just rub that in. Do you know what? This actually smells like a tattoo studio. Like, it legit smells like a tattoo studio. It's a mixture of like cleaning products and like green soap and like tattoo-ness, and there's a hint of like that aniseedy smell again. I'm kind of enjoying it, but kind of like, oh god, like I don't think I'd ever want a cream on me that smells like a tattoo studio. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, a tattoo studio smell is like something you should only get in a tattoo studio. Like, it's meant to be enjoyed in a studio, not, you know, on your holiday. But it's okay, it's not bad. I imagine like all of these products are pretty like natural, which is good for tattoos and stuff. You don't want tons and tons and tons of chemicals on your new tattoos or existing tattoos. It's just not good for your skin anyway. I always go for products that are, I don't know, like good to the skin, so to say. Did it do anything for my bow tattoo? Not really. It's nothing to like scream and shout about, but it could be handy to have, especially like a little thing like this. Like if you have like a big hand tattoo, like a big rose, having this in like your bag or something would be so handy. I mean, obviously you could get any other kind of travel size sun cream, but I mean, it says tattoo on there. Like, if you're feeling fancy, if you're feeling a little bit bougie, something like this in your bag. If you're out and about quite a lot, if you somehow end up staying in the sun for a little while, like you have a spontaneous trip to the beach or something, this would be cool to put in your bag. If you're like clothed, maybe long sleeves on or whatever, or just a t-shirt, there's enough in here to use a couple of times if you're quite heavily tattooed. So you can put it on like neck tattoos, chest tattoos. So if you're not like getting in a bikini or in some shorts, or like you're in a pub garden or something and you know you feel a little bit burnt, something like this would be so handy. Especially if you're like me, you never plan ahead. So having that in my bag or something would be pretty cool. I mean, I don't have any fancy visible tattoos that I really care about. I mean, my finger tattoos are going to fade no matter what. But when I get my hands tattooed, I feel like something like that would be so handy. And my chest, I'm still very much considering hands and chest tattoos at this moment. I'm so out of breath. This is going to be a long intro, I'm so sorry. I'd imagine the clips after this are going to be a little bit shorter. So there's a massive essay on the back here. Should I read it? I feel like I should read it. On the back here is basically, you know, a standard aftercare sheet, you know, that you get in the studio, but let's see what they're saying. A tattoo is a simple abrasion. It may bleed a bit at first, correct, but will stop within a couple of hours, correct. If you do get bleeding for like, I don't know, 5-6 hours after, that's okay. Like, I'm a bleeder and I'm anemic. I don't know if that's got anything to do with it, but I am quite a bleeder. It's got nothing to do with the artist I've been to or anything like that. It's just me, like I'm the common issue. Most artists recommend the tattoo be kept bandaged overnight or at least for a few hours. Again, I've had this on for quite a long time. It does need cleaning. If gauze sticks to the skin, wet the area with lukewarm water, then remove the gauze carefully. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Once the tattoo is exposed, wash it carefully in warm water, gently applying antibacterial soap, which is this stuff, such as tattoo goo, deep cleansing soap. With fingers, never use a cloth. Okay, that's interesting. I am guilty sometimes of getting, you know, like the leakage stuff off of it. Sometimes it's just so stubborn. Like sometimes tissue paper or kitchen roll, whatever you want to call it, it's just so rough. So I'll use something a little bit softer, like a flannel or something. I have been guilty in the past also to use baby wipes because they are gentle, which I know isn't that great, but sometimes you've got to do what you got to do to get rid of that grossness. And it's saying to use fingers. I feel like that's going to be maybe a little bit more effort, because you're just going to be like mushing it around, you know, I'm just going to be mushing it around. But we'll try that, we'll try that. Never use a cloth, I've just read that, to remove all surface blood. Oh, okay, so this is used to remove surface blood, okay. Rinse with warm water, pat dry with a clean towel and air dry for 15 minutes. Then gently apply a thin layer of tattoo goo, salve or lotion sparingly. So it's basically giving me the options of you can use this or you can use this, I think. Yes. So I feel like I'll probably use this one first because this feels a little bit heavy. This is a little bit more lightweight. And like I was saying, I don't like my tattoos being suffocated. It's just one of my things. I don't know. And it said repeat 3 to 4 times a day for 7 to 10 days. This is going to be like looking after a child. Okay, and then the next paragraph said, after 5 to 14 days, the tattoo may start to peel. This is normal, like a sunburn and scab. I like how they're very descriptive about that because that can sometimes scare people when they get a tattoo. They're like, oh my god, my tattoo's falling apart, the ink's coming out, what am I going to do? So I like how they said it's normal. Like, it is normal. That kind of advice needs to be out there. So well done, Tattoo Goo. And then it says, do not pick or peel the skin away. Thank you, yes, love that. Let it fall off naturally, yes. During washing or application of tattoo goo, fresh skin will soon replace the dead skin. Colours may fade during the process but will return when healing is completed. I love that. That is excellent advice. They've done very well in wording that. It then says tattoo goo, salve and lotion keep your tattoos from drying and keep the skin areas soft and moist. Always apply sparingly. I like how they're just saying that again. Too much prevents the skin tattoo from breathing, yes, and can cause leaching of colours. If this happens, discontinue use, wash the tattoo, pat dry and consult your tattoo artist at your earliest convenience. I love that. I love how they're like, you know, you need to protect your tattoo is coming first. You know, they're pretty much saying, like, if our product doesn't work, whatever, as long as your tattoo is okay. I love when companies are like that. They care about the people that use it. They may be losing a repeat business, but that's like the way to go. I don't know if I'm reading into that too much. That is a company that cares about tattoos, so that's awesome. I'm into that. And then the next paragraph says, after a few weeks, all scabbing will be gone, but the area may still be sensitive. Continue regular cleaning and application of tattoo goo, salve, or lotion for the life of your tattoo. Okay, I've never heard of that. I don't do any maintenance like that with my tattoos. Obviously I use moisturizer on my body from time to time, and you know, sun cream and moisturizing shower gels and stuff like that, but I never go out of my way to look after tattoos that well. Maybe I should, I don't know. Do any of you guys do that? Exposure of the sun is the major cause of tattoo fading, but after a few months you may sunbathe in moderation. Protect your tattoo from sun with tattoo goo, renew lotion with SPF 30. If you experience any adverse reaction to tattoo goo products, discontinue use and consult a medical professional. Love that. Okay, awesome. Oh, there's a do's and don'ts on the side here. It says, do not rebandage the tattoo. Okay. Do not apply lanolin or petroleum-based products. So it's answering all my questions about the petroleum. Do not apply alcohol. So that's answered my question as well. There's no alcohol here, which again, petroleum can be suffocating, and alcohol again is very drying. Do not rub, scratch or pick at the tattoo. Fantastic. Do not expose the tattoo to direct sunlight or UV tanning lights. Fantastic. Do not swim, take baths or soak in a sauna for 2 weeks. Fantastic advice again. Be sure clothing touching your tattoo is clean and soft. Oh, that's quite cute. Make sure your clothes are soft. Look after you. So that is pretty much everything on here. It's got the warnings here, directions, which I've pretty much gone over, ingredients and stuff like that. I'm sure if you guys are interested in seeing the ingredients, you'll be able to find them online on their website or something. Okay, if anything looks a little bit different, I just had to change the battery. I've been recording for far too long and it just died on me. So yeah, I am now going to go and clean this and wash this, and then I'll come back and let you know my experience with it all, and then from that moment on I will be vlogging the whole thing, as in daily check-ins and stuff like that. I'm gonna go wash this right now. It's literally just leaking all over my shirt. It's not going great. Should I take this off here? Let's take this off here. I would take the camera into the bathroom with me, but lighting is shit and there's just no room for that. Like, honestly, I can't take my whole lighting situation with me. Oh god, this is never great. Oh god, this is so gross. I'm just getting grossness all over me. Oh, I caramba. Oh. I don't know if you can see that, but my skull is literally just... Oh, ow, you motherfucker! Oh! Ow. Oh, I'm not having fun. Oh, there's just wetness everywhere. Oh, you bitch. Oh, I'm free. I am free from... Oh, you guys, this is not pleasant at all. So this is how my arm is looking right this moment in time. As you can see, that's obviously where my new tattoo is. I've got some spillage over here. Oh, I've got a really swollen elbow. And then the other one's at the back here. You can see it just there. Can we see how swollen this is? Hang on. Is it swollen? A little bit. Hang on, I must look so strange. But yeah, okay. I am gonna suffer tomorrow morning. I am so suffering. So yeah, I've got a lot of mess to clean up. Oh, it's all just so cute. Anyway, I'm gonna go clean this up. I'll be back in a moment. Once it's clean, I'm gonna come back, show you guys, and then I'm gonna wrap it up and show you guys me wrapping it up and stuff. So be right back. Hey guys, I'm back and I'm feeling, oh my god. I really don't want to sound dramatic, but this, no. This tattoo goo deep cleansing soap, from my experience that I've just had, I swear, like, as you guys know, I can handle pain, but that hurt so bad. Like, it had that sort of high intensity antibacterial sting to it. Like, I've never felt anything like it. And I've used antibacterial soap on my tattoos plenty of times in my life, and I've never felt anything like that before. It still hurts so bad. It got to the point where I was rubbing it in with my fingers like the instructions said. I had to get my like overhead shower thing, so I have a shower head that's like at the top of my bath type thing, and then I have another one that's on top of the bath for like washing your hair over the bath and stuff. I had to get that, put the cold water on and rinse my arm with it. My arm is still absolutely soaking wet. I don't know if you can see, but my arm is so wet, and obviously you're not meant to soak your new tattoos, but I had to get that stuff off of me as soon as possible. It hurt so bad, and as you guys know, like I just said, I can handle pain, but that was unbearable. It gave my stomach this horrible queasy feeling. It made me feel a little bit weak. So that is the last time I'm using that. No, that is literally the biggest no from me ever. At least my tattoos are clean, that's something. So what I did is I ended up wiping off the excess gunky goo. There was no way that this mixed in with the gunky goo was going to work. So yeah, I wiped off the gunky stuff with some tissue paper because there was just too much of it, because I had left the cling film on for a while, so it was a mixture of like sweat and gunk and what have you. And then I rubbed this stuff on, and at first I felt nothing. I was like, oh okay, this is interesting. The texture of this, or the way it looks, I'll just dribble that on for you. It literally looks like lube. Like, I'm just going to be honest with you, it is like, I don't know if you can see it in my hand just running down right this second, but it has that sort of lubey feel to it. Well, maybe not as silicone-y, but yeah, it's very clear, runny. I need this stuff off of me. I've had a falling out with this. Like, we are not friends. So I put that on all of the tattoos at once like a fucking idiot. I didn't concentrate on one. I literally went woo like that, and then ooh on that one, and then whoop like that on that one, and then I went back to this one, started rubbing in, and then I was like, shit, 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 that really hurts. Holy shit, oh my god, it's getting worse, it's getting worse, it's getting worse. Oh my god, I can't handle this. And then it started stinging the other ones. This one wasn't too bad actually. I didn't really have much of a sting with this one. This one though, and this one, it was like pure burning. And I was like, nope. I was literally like, oh my god, this is affecting me like all over my body. Like, I was feeling a little bit weak, and I was just like, I can't handle this. This is too painful. So I, you know, rinsed it off with a shower, like I was saying a minute ago, which you shouldn't do. You shouldn't soak your tattoos in water for longer than like, well, you just shouldn't do it. Obviously, sometimes it's going to get wet in the shower or whatever, but, you know, excessive soaking isn't good for it. So that happened. So that's my first bad experience with this, but maybe the rest of it is going to be okay. Just this was just, maybe it's just too antibacterial. I don't know if that's such a thing, but there's something in here. Maybe I'm just a precious little flower and can't handle that kind of thing, but I've never had that kind of, I need this off of me right this second feeling ever in my whole entire life. And this is a girl that's bleached her hair to shit, and I've had chemical burns on my head from bleaching my hair too much when I was like younger and stuff. Like, I've been through painful burning sensations before. This is extreme. I mean, if you're into that kind of weird pleasure shit, then this is your friend. Some of you guys may have had a good experience with this, but for me, that's too much. So the instructions said once you've done this, you need to leave it air dry for a little while, 15 minutes I think it was, and then you put the tattoo goo on, and then Do you wrap it again? I don't think it said to wrap it. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about using cling film again or anything like that. I mean, I work in retail. I cannot not wrap it. Like, it needs to be covered because, like, it just... retail, you know. So I guess I'm going to use this. I'm hoping to God I don't have some weird chemical burning situation. So oh, actually, before I even start wrapping this and putting stuff on it, I need to take photos of these and I need to film these for another video. So be right back. Oh my god, okay, I'm back from filming my tattoos and taking photos of them just while they're, you know, unwrapped and stuff like that. Ow, get the fuck off, can we not? So let me just dig my finger in here and let's see how this goes on. Let's just put a nice amount on there. Obviously I don't want too much, but I hate touching new tattoos. I don't know why, I just don't. This is probably not sanitary actually. Like if I double dip, like, because I've just touched the tattoo, and then if I go back in there with my finger, I'm gonna like wipe my finger on my pyjama bottoms, just in case. I'm sure it's okay, but you never know nowadays. So I've gone back in there, I'm just wiping a thin layer on there, and then wiping my finger again, going back in there, and then putting it on there. I'm not having any stingy feelings as of yet. So I've put that on there. Again, I'm having no reactions. I'm not feeling anything funny. The tattoo feels fine. It doesn't even feel painful actually. Well, actually when I put my arm down I can feel it a little bit, but it's not feeling too bad. So I need to put this stuff on the back of my arm. This is gonna be fun, isn't it? I might actually have to put my glasses on to use the monitor as a mirror, just so you guys can see what I'm doing and what have you. Don't mind the Harry Potter glasses. I don't wear them when I'm filming because, like, you can see there's glare and I'm sure that would be super annoying for you guys. So as this one's a little bit bigger, I'm actually gonna 3-finger it. I'm gonna have a jolly good old time with this, and then I'm gonna put it on the back here. This is gonna be the most ugliest you guys are probably ever going to see me with this angle. Oh, owie, owie, owie. I'm just rubbing that on there like that. I definitely need more, so I'm just going to wipe my fingers on my pyjamas. My pyjama bottoms go through so much, you guys. I wipe makeup on there, moisturizer when I'm done with it. Do you know what I mean? Like, they go through so much. God bless pyjama bottoms. Okay, so this one isn't even feeling that painful. This stuff feels really nice and smooth and just easy to apply. There we go. Okay, so that's on there. Again, I put a thin amount on there. I don't want to suffocate my tattoo. Now I need my fucking cling film. Actually, no, let me put a bit of Saniderm on first. So I'm going to put... How am I going to do this? How the fuck am I going to do this? Oh, actually, no, I should be okay. It's just there. Taking a picture of this, though. No. Oh my god, you should have seen the angles I was in. This little bit here should cover it. I need to just cut that off. I apologise if you can't see what I'm doing, but there's literally, like, I cannot not. Hang on, let me see. It's not that sticky. I don't know whether Saniderm loses its stickiness. Oh no, it's not too bad. Right, I need to peel. So what you do basically is peel off the paper side. So you can see here I've peeled it a little bit, just a little bit, not too much. And then I'm gonna pop it. Oh shit. So, oh, you guys are, I'm so sorry. There's literally no way of me being able to show you this decently. But as you can see here, I'm like rolling it off like that. And then the Saniderm is should be sticking to me. If I cock this up, ow, oh you cunt, it's so bad when you get it wrong. Oh my god, I've got to peel it off a bit, I've got to peel it off, oh my god. I wouldn't wish this on fucking anyone, honestly. That's the only bad, I've fucking cocked this up so... I've cocked it up, I've so cocked this up. Oh, do you know what, I've got another bit. Right, I'm just going to lay this down, I'm going to have to put another little bit over the bit that I've missed. I've done that on my back, so it should be fine. Okay, so I've just popped it here. Okay, so I'm just peeling off the plastic now, and it's kind of sticking, kind of not sticking. Ow, 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 ow. There we go. And now you can maybe see, but maybe not see, the Saniderm that's on my arm. But I'm going to have to put another little bit. Oh, hang on, hang on. You know what? I think it's covered it. Hang on, let me just go look in the mirror. 2 seconds. Oh, I'm so happy because that bit of Saniderm actually covered the whole tattoo. I thought I missed out just like the tiniest little bit, but it's actually covered it. I'm so happy. Again, you guys aren't going to be able to see it because it is see-through, but you might be able to just see the shine on my arm, so it stops here. I've managed to go over into my elbow because it was just an awkward place and I've fucked it up a little bit. But that's Saniderm, so I will leave this on for 24 hours, and then that other little bit that I have, I will put that on tomorrow. It's nearly 11, so I leave this on for 24 hours and then I'll put on a new bit in 24 hours time type thing. I think that little bit that I have left will cover it. Where did I even put it? For fuck's sake, Lauren. Yeah, this bit should cover it. Yeah, this bit should cover it. Okay, so I better take these off because that glare. Oh, I'm so blind. So, yeah, here we are. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I'm not looking forward to this. I haven't used this in so long, and oh, that bit at the end there is so sharp. So now that I've obviously put all that stuff on me, the tattoo salviness. God, I feel like I'm just about to make a fucking sandwich. I'll fucking wrap my arm and I. Oh, fucking hell. Let's just strategically, oh, behave, woman. See, it's on my elbow. I don't want that. I don't want a double wrap. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, Jesus Christ. Nobody meme me right now, okay? Nobody take screenshots of I'm about to make some funny ass faces while I do this. Ugh. I'm doing pretty well, actually. I've still got it. I've still got it. It's on my t-shirt, but you know what? I'll just live in this for the next 7 days. It's fine. I'll just go to work with it. I won't get fired at all. I would get so fired. Especially this. It says I want to summon demons, so you can just imagine what my manager would say. Okay, that's enough. I haven't got any fucking tape. Oh well, I'm just gonna have to, you know, sandwich it in it. Okay, I'm wrapped. Let me see if I can move this up a little bit, because I don't, I don't need it on my elbow. I've got nothing going on my elbow because that's covered with Saniderm. I feel like shit on this arm. Oh my god, it's so compressed, and there's just, my poor arm. Can we say a little prayer? I mean, obviously by the time this video is uploaded, I've gone through the whole ordeal. Where did I put this? This is a disgrace to fucking humanity, I swear to God. I'm joking, I swear, I am joking. Like, if you prefer cling film or whatever when healing, that's fine, honestly. But I've seen the light at the end of the tunnel, which is, you know, Saniderm or TG derm or medical derm or whatever you want to call it. It's that cling filmy plasticky stuff. That is literally the light at the end of the tunnel. So I will wake up in the morning, obviously unwrap my arm, clean my arm, not with this shit. This shit can burn in hell. Like, it literally made me feel like I was burning in hell. So I'll probably just use fucking soap and water or something, or just water, I don't know. So I'll probably start using my vlogging camera from now on, so the quality is going to be different. I'm not going to be sitting here or anything like that, so I apologise for that. Sorry it's been a bit long. Yeah, I think that's everything from this moment on. Hey guys, it is the next morning, so I got tattooed yesterday. It's the 5th of April. Obviously I've just woken up. I'm still wearing the t-shirt that I wore yesterday. I'm that kind of person. Basically last night it took me forever to fall asleep. Like, it was awful because this cling film was just so uncomfortable. Like, my arm just feels suffocated. It's obviously swollen a little bit now, and like when you wrap something around something that's swollen, it's just uncomfortable, if that makes any sense. So like comparing it to Saniderm, where you just put it over the tattoo and then the rest of your arm would have space to breathe. I forgot how annoying cling film is. Like, I knew it was annoying, but when you go back into it, it's just like, oh god. Also, my t-shirt is stuck to my arm because the cling film has gone down a little bit. You see from where I'm moving at night time. God, it's gonna be so hard to show you, but can you see that? Like, it's stuck. Oh, that is nasty. This way. Fuck. Yep, it's slid down. Oh, and it's so dry as well because it's had no protection. I'm gonna like clean this now and then rewrap it because I've got work soon. I think this one's doing okay. I've got the build up going on over here. Oh, you are kidding me. This is coming off. I don't know if you can see that. It's literally coming off. My Saniderm's coming off. Cling film's coming off. Hello darkness, my old friend. I think I might just have to put the new sheet of Saniderm on now, like give this a proper good clean and then hope for the best and maybe try and put it on a bit better this time. Okay, I decided that I would unwrap this in front of you guys, just in case, you know, nobody's ever had a tattoo before or whatever and you want to know what it looks like the next morning. I'm pretty sure I've showed people it before, but oh god, oh, I'm touching all the plasma. So yeah, if you've ever woken up the next morning and like freaked out because it's just ink and grossness everywhere, that's so normal. It's a mixture of like sweat and excess ink that's just been sweated out and stuff. Oh god, ugh. So this is what my arm looks like. Like there's just mess everywhere, just everywhere. My arm is definitely swollen. I don't know if you can see the difference there. A little bit of difference. I can definitely feel it. Like my arm is wobbly. I mean, this one will wobble too, but this one's so much more wobbly. You can see there's just ink all around it and stuff, and I'm sure it'll be the same for this one. And then I'm going to take the Saniderm off of this, just because there's literally no point of having it on. Look at that, like what the fuck. I've got a feeling it's got something to do with the cling film making my arm super sweaty. Just peel that off. That's my Saniderm. So yeah, I'm just going to go clean these now. My arm is aching, I can't believe I've got work today. So we're as clean can be. I think I can't raise my arm anymore. I'm so over it. I'm so over this. This is the last bit. So if this decides to misbehave, so I peel off a little bit. That's a little bit stuck. If I keep my arms straight, that might make things so much better. The only thing is this tattoo is on one hell of an angle. Like it curves quite a bit, like it's doing this. And I can't see where it's going. So if I angle it like this maybe. And then I peel like this. I'm peeling the paper off. Okay, well the key to Saniderm is no air bubbles, but when you're by yourself and it's in an awkward angle, it's just impossible. Right, now I've got to peel off the plastic bit. You sometimes have to like warm it up as well, just so, you know, it starts to peel. Oh, please behave. This is probably the most painful thing, and it's nothing compared to that soap. This is completely covered, I believe. I'm just hoping it stays. The only thing is, because it's on a bend, oh god, it's making my skin wrinkle up. You're not going to be able to see it, but anyway, let's hope that stays on for the next at least 5 days. Okay, so I'm just going to put some of that salve stuff on me, the Tattoo Goo Original. Gonna 3-finger it again, so I'm just, you know, collecting some and then just gently rubbing it into my arm. Again, I'm putting like a thin as fuck layer because I don't want to overdo it. I think with something like this, it's better to, like, less is more. So again, I've got like quite a bit on my fingers. Okay, so far my first impressions, obviously this could change, but my first impressions is this is just too long. The whole process of cling film, cleaning, like I have definitely been spoiled by Saniderm. I've never had an issue with Saniderm like fading my tattoos or destroying them or taking ink out or anything like that. That's not to say that this will, but there's a lot of like people that are concerned with Saniderm like taking out your ink and stuff like that, but I've never had any issues. But like if you look at my Sam Whitehead tattoo that I got recently, like, do you see how bright this is? Like, I'm in a dark room right now. If you saw this in the sun, holy shit. But yeah, you can just see how bright that is, and that was healed by Saniderm. Like, it's good for me. Obviously other people have different experiences. The reason why I'm trying this method is, one, well, to try something different, and to see if it's good for you guys, like if I recommend it, because I know not a lot of people like Saniderm, or they're allergic to it because it's like an adhesive, it's like a plaster, and some people have allergic reactions to that. So I'm just seeing if this is good, like if it helps vibrancy in tattoos, and if it's, you know, a good way of healing. If you like the cling film traditional method, I'm obviously leaning towards Saniderm. It's just so much easier for me because I'm over the whole healing thing. So I need to wrap this I may have to get some medical tape after work so I can, oh god, come on, so I can make this stick better. Maybe, oh, what have I done? I've managed to wrap the cling film in the cling film. How have I done that? Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. No, let's start that again. Just absolutely not. I'm not even making this up, I've got it ready for work, I ain't playing here. I ain't got time for this. There we go. God, beating myself up. Excuse me. Can we not? Can we get out of there? I don't know what I'm going to be wearing today for work. Probably a jumper. So hopefully I don't get stuck to it. Okay, that's probably not. Hang on, I'll do one more. So let's wrap that up there, over my elbow this time. There we go. I feel like a fucking sandwich. Okay, so that's it for now. Obviously this check-in has been a little bit longer because it's been the day after, if that makes any sense, and I always like to ramble on about how awful the day after is. So the next check-in will be when I finish work, when I obviously unbandage this and then clean it. There's no way I can do it at work. I'm not carrying cling film with me, you know, I'm just not going to do that. I'm not working all day, I'm only doing a 5-hour shift, so it should be okay. Again, this is another pro with Saniderm. You just leave it. You don't have to do anything. With this, it's constant babysitting. Hey guys, so it is the evening now. If you can hear a fan noise, it's because my heater's on, but I'm so cold. I'm just an old lady. So I need to unwrap all of this. It has obviously gone very disgusting. It's come off a little bit. Part of me that wants to let my tattoos breathe for a little while, mainly because I've had enough of cling film already. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm actually so over it, and it's only been like a day. So I think I'm gonna unwrap this, clean them, and just let them breathe for a little while, and then wrap it up when I go to bed. So yeah, today, like at work and stuff, oh god, it just wasn't pleasant, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like it was just achy, and the cling film is just nasty, honestly. Yeah, so I'm gonna just clean my arm for a little bit, put a bit of that tattoo goo on, and then just let it breathe. It needs some breathing. But yeah, the Saniderm here, you can see, so there's a little bit of ink leakage just around here. But so far so good, it hasn't started peeling off, so I think this is on for the next sort of 5 to 7 days. Surprisingly, I don't know if it's got anything to do with the Saniderm or not, but my elbow one, which is the one that I thought that would give me the most agony, is completely fine. Like I can move my elbow and stuff, but up here, so this one here and then this one at the back here, is the most achy of the 3 of them. So I don't know if that's got something to do with the fact that my arms are flabby, but there's more to them than say my elbow area, which is thin skin. I don't know, I just thought I'd be like disabled on my elbow for like 3-4 days, but it's completely fine. I'm not having any issues with that at all. Anyway, I don't want to make this video too long by rambling on, so yeah, I'll check in with you guys tomorrow morning. I'm so tired, I can't wait to take off this makeup, it's been on my face too long. Hey guys, so it's now actually Sunday. I didn't check in. Did I check in on Friday? I don't remember. I don't think I did. Yeah, Friday I wore cling film until, so I wore cling film Thursday night into Friday, and then Friday morning I took off the cling film, gave my tattoo a clean, and then put tattoo goo on, and I just left it. I didn't put any more cling film on. I was like, you know what, I'm done. So I let it breathe, and then Friday night I did put cling film on because I wanted to keep the tattoo goo stuff on. Woke up Saturday morning, I had work at 9, so I was not in the mood to film anything, and I was working 9 till 6, and then I saw Yasmin. Anyway, I left the tattoo unwrapped. I put tattoo goo on in the morning, and then left my tattoo goo at home. Again, it was just too early for me to remember anything, so that was that. And then I literally just, you know, forgot about life. So Yasmin come over, and then when Yasmin went, I give the tattoo a bit of a clean again, and then I put more tattoo goo on. This morning, I mean, I'm wearing a jumper. Basically took my arm out of the jumper, gave it a clean. They get into the dry phase now. They're not like crispy as of yet, I can't really see. Yeah, they're not like scabby, but they're dry, so it's like the scabs are forming. So that's how it's going so far. I'm officially ditching the cling film for now. I've had enough. The tattoo goo stuff though, it's not bad, you know. It's not bad. It's definitely one of the best things I've used. I prefer it over Repan film when I used used Bepanthen back in the day. I was always a little bit like wary of Bepanthen. I never really liked the thickness of it, but tattoo goo is just so thin. Can't wait to start using the other stuff. I don't know, oh, I haven't got the other stuff on hand, but there was like a moisturizer type thing, so I'll start using that when the scabs are getting really gross. So not when they first form, but it's when like it starts to get a bit peely. This kind of stuff is just like too thin for scabs, like it's too thin to like penetrate it type thing. So I feel like with a cream it's a lot more intense. This is like quite gentle for new tattoos, so I'm really enjoying that. I really do like that. So if I'm ever in a position where I can't use Saniderm, that would definitely be my next go-to thing. The cling film can suck a dick. I'm over it. I hate it. Anyway, so that's all I have to say for Sunday. I'll maybe check in tomorrow, if not Tuesday. Alright guys, so it is Monday evening. Yeah, I think it's been about 5 days since I've been tattooed. Yesterday I think I was saying that it's like getting to the dry scabby phase. Well, this morning I woke up and it's just full on dry scabbiness going on here. I'm actually wearing a t-shirt so I can show you guys what's happening. For the twister one, let me just show you that. That's still in Saniderm. It's got a bit wrinkly. It feels itchy. With Saniderm I have the itchy phase, but it's not annoying. I think it's got something to do with the Saniderm sort of sticking everything together, so nothing's moving about. The dry skin is like stuck in place, which probably sounds a bit disgusting, but it does help a lot with the itchy phase. Okay, so for the ones that aren't Saniderm, what I did this morning was I actually put on tattoo goo, even though I said I was going to use the other stuff. The other stuff is this stuff here. So this is like the lotion stuff, and this is like a salve. It's like a Vaseline type situation. Oh, my nose is so itchy. But yeah, I've got dry scabbiness going on here. So I'm going to put this on for the first time in a moment. Let's see if I can zoom you guys in. I may not be able to see it, but there's definitely some dryness going on in there. Scabbiness, there was flakes all in my work jumper this afternoon, so that was great. This one's gonna be hard to film, but this one is also very dry and scaly. But yeah, when I put this on this morning, it was just very hard to apply because of the dry skin, because of the scabbiness. So if you're feeling like using tattoo goo, if you don't want to use Saniderm, you're definitely going to need the both of these, I would imagine, because this is just hard to apply on dry scabby skin. I mean, obviously it's doable, but it's not the best. So let me put on some of this on half of my skull tattoo so I can show you what I mean. Let me just put it on this half, so this half of the skull here, so the teeth, jawline. It just doesn't feel right because it's so scabby, and so let me put the other stuff on the other half of it. I've got like a little dollop on my finger there, and let's just put that on the top. Oh, now that is so much more easier because it's more liquidy, it's more moisturizing. This stuff was so much more easier to apply. That was literally just on. With the tattoo goo I felt like I was struggling a little bit, you know, because there's so many different textures on it. Oh, that's cold. Oh, that's cold. I'm also noticing with this, the lotion, it's actually sunk in a lot quicker than this goo. I've got like this shininess. You aren't going to be able to see it at all. No. And with this, you know, with the salve stuff, it takes a while to sink in, but I feel like with the lotion, it sinks in a lot quicker. Yeah, because now this top bit where I put the lotion on, it feels just moisturised, but with the salve, it kind of sits on the skin. And I don't think that would be good for scabs, because you don't want the scabs to come off prematurely. That's why you don't have baths or, you know, soak your new tattoos when you get them, because you don't want the scabs to come off before they're ready. You don't want to force them type thing with baths, with soaking. So I feel like with lotion, it kind of just sinks in and then like it does its job. With this stuff, it kind of sits on the surface. So yeah, if you want to try this, I'll definitely get the both of them. This is for the first sort of 3-4 days, and then this is for the dry scabby phase. It depends how quickly you heal and stuff. My sort of range is the first 3-4 days are just like, I don't know what it is. But after the 3-4 days I get dry, scabby and itchy. But I haven't had the itchy as of yet, and it might have something to do with this stuff. I don't know. If that's the case, then that's great. Okay guys, so today is Wednesday, the... what day is it today? 10th? 11th is the 11th today, so I've had my tattoos for 1 week now. It's going well. I didn't check in yesterday because there's no point. Basically, I'm in the stage of this scabbiness and itchiness. The only one that's itchy now, though, is this one. I feel like it's because it's the most saturated one with colour. I'm still quite dry and scabby, but a lot of scabs have come off of this one. With this one, I'm not itchy at all, and I do have quite a few scabs going on here. I can feel them as I'm rubbing my hand along my arm. I need to take the Saniderm off now for this one because it's been on for 7 days, I believe. Yeah, I put it on a Thursday morning, so it's been on for 7 days. So I'm going to take that off now. I'm getting along with this stuff so well. It is like my favourite. I think this is my favourite tattoo moisturizer stuff that I've ever used. I've used a lot of things like coconut oil, Lush's Dream Cream. This has been my favourite because it sinks in, it's not greasy, it seems to take away the itchiness, well, for a good few hours anyway. So I put this on this morning, and then I'd say about 4 or 5 hours after putting it on, I started to feel the itch. But I really do feel like this takes away the itch. I don't know, maybe it's just in my mind. I don't know if there's anything in here that takes away itches. But I really love this. This so far has been my favourite product out of all the tattoo goo stuff, and my favourite stuff to put on tattoos that are dry, scaly, itchy. Okay, so I haven't got much battery on my camera. It may die on me. I hope not, because then I'd have to use my phone, and I don't want to be doing that. Okay, so this is the Saniderm that I've had on for a week. I'm going to peel it off for you guys and try and show you at the same time. The best way to take Saniderm off is in the shower. You don't have to do it in the shower, but the heat melts the adhesive stuff a little bit. Not too much, but it does make it a little bit easier to take off if you want to do it that way. But this is just a tiny little piece, so it's not going to be an issue for me. Also, the other best way to take it off is to put it off in the direction your hair grows. My hair on my arm actually just grows all over the place, but this is quite a hairless place for me in the inside of my arm here. So I'm just going to put it downwards, and I'm going to show you guys. Oh god, it actually feels good because this one has been quite itchy. I can feel the itch underneath this. Oh god, that feels good. It doesn't hurt at all. Well, hang on, wait, no, it does a little bit, but not much. Oh, it's spicy. It's a little bit spicy here. It's best just to get it over and done with. Ah, freedom. Okay, so that's what the tattoo looks like. It is definitely dry and a little bit scabby in places. You're not going to be able to see that. So I'm going to put some of this stuff on. Actually, should I use the stuff I would normally use? Yeah, let me go get my Dream Cream in a second. I'm going to use Dream Cream on this. So for this tattoo, I'm just healing it the way I would normally, which is Saniderm and Dream Cream. And then on these 2 tattoos, I'm just going to use tattoo goo. Let's do it that way just to compare. Now, I've been asked many times in my life, not many times in my life, but recently since I've been using Saniderm, like, does it take off the scabs? Is it bad for your tattoo? Does it draw out ink from your tattoo? And when people peel off Saniderm, they freak the fuck out because they see their tattoo on their Saniderm. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that well at all, but you can just see the twister lolly right there on the Saniderm, and that is basically just the scabs, excess ink. I haven't pulled anything off whatsoever because the scabs haven't had anywhere to go. They've been stuck in that Saniderm like bubble. So with scabs on your arm here, they just kind of fall off. They just, I don't know, go on your floor or wherever. But with Saniderm, it's stuck there. So this is a lot of loose scabs. Any scabs that are stuck on your arm, they're going to stay there. I've still got some on my arm. Hang on, let's see if I can focus that. So you can see here where it's quite dry and it's still a little bit scabby in places. So if a scab isn't ready to come off, it will just stay on your skin. I mean, well, it may pull off a little bit here and there, but honestly, it's nothing to worry about. But like I was saying earlier this week, I can't remember when I said this in my video, but I used Saniderm for my Sam Whitehead tattoo, and it's still the most boldest, most vibrant tattoo I think I have at the moment. Again, you're not going to be able to see it. Let me grab my phone. Let me just put my phone torch on it so you guys can see it a bit better. It's just like so bold, so vibrant. There's nothing missing from this at all. I don't need any touch-ups at all. So for any of those that are worried about Saniderm, you know, damaging your tattoo at all, it doesn't. It's awesome. This is from my experience and it's a question that I get quite a lot. I'm just going to go and grab my Dream Cream. Okay, so I've got my Lush Dream Cream. This is what I would normally use after taking off Saniderm on the other tattoos that I've had, so I'm going to use that on this Twister Lolly just to do it the original way that I've been doing it, and I can compare it to the tattoo goo and whether I prefer this stuff over this stuff. I have a feeling I prefer this over this, and this has been my ride or die for the past year or so. But Lush's stuff again is very natural. I'm sure you're aware of what Lush do. I've got like a little bit on my hand there, and then I will just rub it in here. Oh, so nice. That's the only thing with Lush's Dream Cream, it's so rich and moisturising, like you can feel it. But compared to the tattoo goo stuff, this stuff does sit on your skin for quite a while. Like, it doesn't sink in straight away. With the tattoo goo stuff, what I've noticed is it does sink in very quickly, but it does the job. So it's good if you're, you know, in a rush or whatever, I don't know. But that will sit on my skin for quite a while. But you can see the difference now from earlier when I took off the Saniderm. It looked kind of pale and pasty. That's just because like dry skin has just been kicked up or whatever. But it's looking a lot better now, nice and vibrant, which is what I like to see. It is obviously scary when you take off the Saniderm and it feels like you're ripping your skin off, but it's very much okay. And that little bit of pain, you know, for the 5-10 seconds that you're taking it off is so worth it compared to looking after a tattoo for like a week. So that's definitely one of the benefits of Saniderm. It's very, very easy. So let's put some of this stuff on my other tattoos. Let's just rub this on here. I think predicting wise, I think if I predict it, I've got at least probably 1 more week until I can say I'm fully healed. So that would be 2 weeks of healing, which isn't too bad. Sometimes it can take a little bit longer, but from the feels of things, I'm not that scabby anymore, but I definitely feel like I've got some cling-ons. You know, those annoying, stubborn scabs that just don't budge. You're like, for fuck's sake, I want to take a healed picture, okay? Let me take a healed picture of my new tattoos. But I can't, because there's a massive scab just hanging on it. It's one of those deep ones as well. You know, sometimes you get a really thick one. For whatever reason, it's just that bit of your skin has been super stubborn and you're just like, oh my god, this is never gonna fall off. Okay, so I'm definitely all lathered up. So yeah, I think that's everything I need to say for today. I managed to do it before my battery died. Yes. Go me. Hey guys, so it is Monday. I don't even remember the last time I checked in. It may have been Wednesday. I've been really bad at this whole check-in thing. But from what I remember from Wednesday, I took off my Saniderm and I was sort of in the dry stage, dry scabby stage. I'm now just in a dry phase. To be honest with you, it's almost healed. I've got nothing on them today. It's just a little bit dry in places. This one's quite dry also. But to be honest with you, I feel like I'm completely healed now. And like I've said before, highly colour saturated tattoos take a very long time for me to heal. But for these, it's been a walk in the park. I've had barely any itchiness. So I use this once or twice a day. I haven't put any on today. Actually, I haven't put any on in the past 2 days. Today is a Monday. I didn't put any on Sunday. I honestly feel like I'm healed. I've been using Dream Cream on this one, how I would normally heal my tattoos. So I'd use Saniderm and then I'd use Dream Cream, and yeah, I honestly believe I'm at the finish point now. I'll definitely still be a bit dry for the next week or so, but there's no point documenting that because I'm definitely all healed now. It's just the dry skin, and I have dry skin naturally, but I haven't got any scabs or anything anymore, so I'm definitely healed. It's not an open wound anymore, so I'm so happy. They have healed very, very nicely. Let me see if I can zoom you in on this one. Hang on. So yeah, there you go. Like, you can't even see the dry skin on this. To be honest, there's barely any at all. It's healed so, so nicely. Same with this one. It's not dry at all. It's healed so nicely. It's going to be hard to show you this one. This is probably the hardest one to show you. Yeah, it's just impossible, to be honest with you. But they have healed so nicely, so quickly as well. And I don't know whether it's to do with this, because because for my twister tattoo I used my old method, which is Dream Cream and Saniderm. It healed very quickly. So I guess my final thoughts, let's try not to make this video too long because I know it's already over an hour long. I apologise for that. So my thoughts are on the tattoo goo stuff. I love it. If I ever have to stop using Saniderm, I will use tattoo goo. I love it. The only thing I didn't like about it was cling film. I ended up not wearing cling film that often anyway. It healed my tattoos lovely. It feels good on my skin also. It's not taking out any colour at all. My tattoo hasn't faded at all. It's still very bold and vibrant and colourful. This stuff I believe helps with itchiness. I've had barely any itchiness on this tattoo and on this tattoo. It's a little bit itchy now and then over the past couple of days, but I believe that's to do with my dry skin because there's no scabs left, so it's definitely to do with my dry skin, and I need to, you know, start applying this because I haven't applied it the past couple of days. I haven't bitched once on social media. I'm normally always bitching on social media that my tattoo is itchy. So this has definitely helped 100%. With this one, I had a little bit of itchiness when I was using Saniderm, and sometimes Saniderm really does help with the itchiness because everything's compact into like the sticky plaster, so to say, so nothing is moving around or whatever. But I used my trusty Dream Cream. I am still a Dream Cream lover. This stuff is amazing. It's so nourishing and moisturising, and it's good for your skin also because it's Lush and they use, you know, natural products. There's no chemicals in here, and that's what you kind of want to stay away from when you get a tattoo. You don't want to put like fake man-made chemicals on it. You want to use, you know, like good stuff for your skin, and I believe this stuff, is pretty much, you know, natural stuff. Yeah, there's water in here, olive oil, fruit oil, there's a bit of glycerin in here and stuff like that, which I don't know how good that is for your tattoos, but it hasn't done anything for mine, as in like it hasn't destroyed my tattoos. It's been very good for my tattoos. Yeah, I'm kind of like torn with this one, unfortunately. It hasn't made me want to stay away from Saniderm. It hasn't been, you know, that good, but it's been good. There's definitely a second option there for me if I was to ever want to move away from Saniderm, but with Saniderm it's just so easy. You stick it on, you leave it on for 7 days or whatever, and you don't have to do anything. And I love that because, as I was saying earlier in this video, I'm sure I'm just kind of bored of healing tattoos now, the whole process. It is fun when you first start getting tattooed. For the first sort of 10-15 tattoos, it is fun. You're like, oh, I've got something new to look after, and all when you tattoo and you want to like pamper it and look after it, but it gets boring after a while. I'm not gonna lie, maybe it's just me, I don't know. Yeah, the only thing that I didn't like about this whole tattoo goo stuff was the soap. That burnt like hell. I'm still not over it. That was traumatizing. I don't want to ever use that again. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else I need to say in this video. I think I've covered most of it. If you have any questions, let me know, comment down below. I'll try and answer them for you. But yeah, I do like tattoo goo, but I'm still sticking with Saniderm. And I think that's everything. I don't want to keep repeating myself. I apologise for this video being so long. So yeah, recommend down below if there's any healing methods that you guys love. What's your preferred healing method? Let me know if there's anything you'd like to see me try, any products you'd like to see me try. I'll give them a go at my next tattoo. I don't know when my next tattoo will be. I haven't got anything booked as of yet. Have I got plenty of ideas? Absolutely. Anyway, I've got to go. Stop rambling. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are all doing very well, and until my next video, bye.